𝗙𝗶𝘶, Listening Test 3, Summarize Spoken Text.
Being protected from all risks, dangers, damages, and sources of injury is what it means to be in a state of safety. Safety in the automotive sector refers to the absence of any risk or danger posed by the motor vehicle or its replacement components for users, operators, or manufacturers. Safety for the cars themselves implies that there is no chance of harm. Because safety is so crucial to the car industry, it is heavily regulated. To be permitted on the market, cars and other motor vehicles must abide by a variety of laws, both national and international. The manufacturer may ask for the return of a batch or the entire vehicle in cases of safety concerns, dangers, product defects, or improper production practices.
𝗵𝗂𝗋, Listening Test 3, Summarize Spoken Text. The production, distribution, and consumption of commodities and services are all covered under agricultural economics. Beginning in the late 1800s, the study of how to combine agricultural output with broad notions of marketing and commerce expanded dramatically throughout the 20th century. Although the study of agricultural economics is relatively new, major agricultural trends have had a significant impact on national and global economies throughout history. From tenant farmers and sharecropping in the southern United States after the American Civil War to the manorial feudal system in Europe, food expenses that are related to farming have decreased while those that are related to food processing, distribution, and agricultural marketing, sometimes referred to as the value chain, have increased in the United States and worldwide. 𝗵𝗂𝗋, Listening Test 3, Fill in the blanks. Chinese goods of equivalent quality, innovative design, and affordable costs have been conquering the Indian market. Price differences can be as high as 50%. They vary from 20% to 50%. Dumping has been our businessmen's cry for protectionism. On the other hand, businesses are sourcing goods from China for the Indian market, and some elite groups are planning to move their whole operations there. 𝗵𝗂𝗋, Listening Test 3, Fill in the blanks.
This subject requires you to conduct experiments and practical sessions that clarify physical ideas, gather data, and analyze it yourself. Knowing that you are carrying on the work of earlier physicists and having the freedom to design your own experiments is exhilarating. Additionally, you get to experiment with some very fascinating technology, including 3D printers.
𝗵𝗂𝗋, Listening Test 3, Fill in the blanks.
The world outside of us, the world inside of us, and the world beyond us may all be understood via the study of physics. It is the most fundamental and elementary branch of science. With ideas like relativity and string theory, physics pushes our imaginations. It also produces tremendous discoveries like computers and lasers, which lead to technology that transform our lives by repairing joints, treating cancer, and creating sustainable energy sources.
A forestry plantation in the Solomon Islands with a World War II airport is now the subject of negotiations with a state-owned Chinese firm. The South Pacific nation is where China intends to establish a naval presence, which worries the United States and its allies. A group from China Forestry Group Corporation visited the plantation in 2019, according to a report from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation published on Monday. The majority of 𝗂𝗏𝗏 Island is covered by a plantation or farm that grows trees. During their tour, the Chinese group inquired about the port size and water depth. The trees, though, didn't seem to interest it much.
In an effort to bring rocks and soil samples from Mars back to Earth, NASA is sending 2 additional mini-helicopters into Mars orbit. In accordance with the strategy unveiled in late July, NASA's Perseverance rover will deliver soil samples to a rocket. In around 10 years, the accumulated stuff will be sent off the red planet by the rocket. The Perseverance rover, which is currently on Mars, will benefit from the 2 helicopters that are being developed. If the NASA Perseverance rover malfunctions, the helicopters will put samples onto the return rocket.
Uncontained miners have ruined Amazonian rainforest land and contaminated waterways with mercury. Conflicts between miners and native communities defending their lands have been violent.
According to data conducted by the Brazilian organization Instituto 𝗪𝗍𝗔, during Bolsonaro's first 2 years in government, the nation generated 84 metric tons of illicit gold. This is over half of Brazil's total gold production and is an increase of 23% from the previous 2 years. One of the authors of the 𝗪𝗍𝗀 report is Larissa Rodriguez. A corporation that buys gold from Brazil is already aware of the significant danger that it is purchasing illegal gold, or Amazon blood gold, she added.
Normal dreams help us eradicate fear and process other emotions properly.
Safety in the automotive industry is particularly important and therefore highly regulated.
The lecture will now take place in the main hall, near the entrance.
Be careful when you use English translators.